edition.
Alright, hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Reclusive Raven and we are continuing with Dragon Age the Veilguard. We got a quest that we're looking for some veil jumpers that went missing in that new area we explored last time, and let's go try to find them. What are these? Right.
Be ready.
Try not to whip arrows if possible.
Coming at range.
Yeah, alright, get over here.
Made it through.
Wow, it really does take forever for that, doesn't it? Well. It'll be interesting, I guess. Okay. I think there's a potion pot over here. Oh, alright. That's full health. Good to know.
There it is. That's the Veil Jumper camp. Watch out.
Okay.
Relic just went off. What happens to that Veil Jumper? He was right here. Oh, this isn't good. We need to find him.
Yeah, that's probably not a good thing. I sure hope you're still alive. But I fear that you aren't. Oh, it's so beautiful. Even though it is
One of those
magic
magical
running
relics the
rampant
Veil
and
Jumper's
wild.
dealing with must be nearby.
Jump. Jump like a veil
Special
jumper.
anomaly. We can't reach that Veil Jumper unless we find some way around it.
Aha, yes, yes. Fix this Velara.
One relic down, more to go. Hard to believe these things are causing so much trouble.
Hey buddy, glad to see you're alive.
You saved me. I'm saved. I'm alive.
Damn right.
I was working on the relic and then everything went dark and quiet. It felt like nothing and nowhere. I'll catch my breath and make my own way back to camp.
There are
Make
others
me
missing.
own way back.
We'll continue searching for them.
I do like that my quiver legitimately only has one arrow in it. That's a cool visual detail that I didn't know they did. Wonder if you have multiple arrows, if it actually like keeps track of how many you're supposed to have at any given time. Beyond just the one. Hassan,
Looks like
my
another
boy,
relic nearby.
my adopted son. Do you want to blow up? Well,
Damn.
somebody
We were too
got crushed by rocks. I'm sorry I couldn't get here before that happened. think it's a level up. Everybody watch for a falling sky.
That's probably one of the missing veil jumpers.
No,
Let's
could
get
you?
that barrier down. Must be a magical relic causing this.
Slashy, slashy. Rude. Alright. Bees. Sort of. Drop something for me. Valara. I think you'll like that. Hey, you good?
I kept calling and calling and no one came. It felt like an eternity. And the shadows were so dark. So dark. But I'll be alright. I'll make my own way back to the camp.
Well, glad you're okay. I think the last was just over here. Oh, not down there. Don't.
One of those magical relics is close.
Yeah, go! Hello, Nugs. Nev, could you? Or Valara, could you?
That's another one.
Oh, thank the creators. Did Elio send you? I have to talk to him once I return to camp. It's so odd. I've seen relics like that before. I know how they work, but this one, it was wrong.
Somebody messed with them.
I think that's everyone. Let's get back to Elio.
Hey, Elio, we saved everybody. Except for the one that dies. Already dead. But other than that, we saved everybody.
I've never seen anything like this. The whole forest is in flames.
I found most of your friends, but one didn't make it. I'm sorry.
We all know the risks. But it's still difficult when someone gets hurt. There's one last relic out there we never found. If you come across it, be careful. I think someone's meddling with the magic in Arlethan.
Oh,
I'll try
they
to be
are.
safe.
Intriguing.
You get
Don't think I have anything to sell you.
in the forest. I got the goods to
Ooh,
kill
I
most
do,
all of them.
actually. Not bad.
Come back anytime.
And crossroads. I think there's another gate I can open, although I don't know if it's a good idea. But you know, it's an idea. There it is. Ooh. Well, this place. Somebody wants to fight? No, I'll come. Rude.
Nice hit, Rook.
Yeah, I know it. We good. Alright, let's see what's back here. Etheric remnants.
Look at that. Funny to think elves lived here once.
I know.
Cities.
Weirdos.
Right in the fade.
Can't remember. Oh yeah, I think we do. Do we need to move this one? Or do we just move the one on the bottom? I think we just move the one on the bottom. Always good to grab those etheric remnants when you can. Hey.
It's another of those statuettes. The memory fragments.
Conveniently placed.
Uh-oh, the trap.
Ambush!
And there it is.
Who could have seen it coming? Alright, get Splash. Get these. Alright, Song. Whoa. Alright, I'll deal with the big guy, you guys. Get necrosis. Oh, I'm already down. Jeez. Okay. Well, that went swell. Is this really the latest thing I touched? I guess so.
Look at that. Funny to think elves lived here once. Actual cities. Right in the fade.
It's another of those statuettes. The memory fragments.
Conveniently placed.
Ambush!
And there it is.
Alright. Ow. Check this on if you could. Okay there. Weak ones are almost down. Okay. I'll take the potion. No. Get out of there, Rook.
A trap. That statue is a fake. But if the fade is mostly reflections of something else, the real one could be close.
Okay, we did it. At least step one. Make another bridge eventually. I think we can just fall.
Another of those Fenharel altars.
Turn to your left. That's right. Five etheric remnants you shouldn't have. And a memento. 100 caretaker power. Love to see it. Okay, didn't save that, so I'm glad we grabbed that. Ooh. Could you please stop firing off your mortars?
Break through! The Antom are trying to cut us off!
Then we're on the right track.
Blow it up. Whoa! Okay, you know what? Have some bees, have one of these. Okay, he's dead. It's on. Sir. Very annoying. Get that out of here.
I caught my breath.
Song.
I'm ready. Let's go. Made it through.
Doesn't have to be smooth, it just has to work. Alright, kind of a shortcut. I see you. And a free potion. Thank you. Oh, this is gonna be so annoying to get these. I guess I can melee a lot of them. Oh. No, I'm crazy. Thought I saw something shiny. Need one of, or I might need one of those things that's like cover arrows when you do something. Where is it? There it is. More health is always good.
There. I'd say that's where we're headed.
That smells like the real one. Bam. Hey guys. Ow. That might knock him off. Hell yes.
Incoming.
Ready.
Soulless Funko Pop. Strike control. I must use that and this control tool. Yeah. Maybe. What's this one? Just resistance? Sure. Ooh. Sure, why not? He'll like that whenever he comes back. If he comes back.
You can tell this statuette is the real thing. The memory fragment. Not just because it was very well guarded.
But also partially because of that. Alright, I think I'm just going back to the lighthouse for now. Davin leveled up. Good man. This is a Sun Strike, right? Or no, it's Death from Above. Nope. Sure, you can have that. Picked up a lot of stuff that I'm not using. And what have you got? Invulnerable, sure. Oh. Obviously, I still have lots of things to look at. Okay, back home. Nobody wants to chat, and I don't think there's really anything going on in the world. Oh, there isn't Treviso. Okay. Can you be upgraded?
Offer, dweller.
So close. Okay. I mean, it's kind of creepy. Nothing new there, anything new here? Okay, you know what? Switch it up a bit. Why not? Sure, why not? Ooh. You know what? Why not? Alright, Trevisa, what do you got for me? 4, 4, 4, 4, 5. Okay. I think Bell and Davrin. Alright, let me guess. Chance has gone missing.
A handful of Antam have left the city.
Only a handful?
I heard they feared the blood. Rook, you must find Chance.
Yep.
What happened?
He was here earlier, deathly ill, saying he had to see the market master.
The market is filled with the sick and injured. If Chance is blighted, or about to become a darkspawn, find him, Rook. We'll stay here in case he returns.
Come on, we have to find Chance before he gets to the market.
Stop him from accidentally murdering people when he turns into a darkspawn.
I hear you're the one who got that fancy Luvian up and running.
I did. Well, most of the way. Everyone helped out.
Look there. Who killed all those Antam?
Did Chance do this? He was going to
Who
see the
could it
market
be?
master. Let's find her.
What were we saying? So tell me, how safe is it? Any reason?
Oh, you shouldn't worry at all.
So it's safe then?
No, just worrying won't help. Whatever
Guess we'll
happens
wait.
would be instantaneous.
That's reassuring.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little annoying, isn't it?
The Antam make demands, friend.
The market is a field hospital now. Good to see the sick and injured are being... Excuse me, did a crow named Chance come by recently?
He saved us, is what he did. The Antam were planning a raid to steal our supplies for the injured. We heard them right outside the gates. Chance dealt with the brutes before they even set foot into the market.
Ah,
And
good
he left
man.
you a note.
I'm dying. Please help me.
Chance is blighted. He asked us to make sure he doesn't hurt anyone. He's waiting
Oh,
for
jeez.
us in the Drowned District.
Well, that's cheery.
The Hamantan is serving great.
We're close to where Chance's note said he'd be.
Consider it done.
Guess we'll just hang out a minute. Almost there.
Thanks.
Alright, that trinket I think is absolutely awful. So I'm not a fan.
They asked for it.
Any other blighted creatures? No? Alright.
Watch ahead.
Pop that plate. Just keep parrying until you get one. Timing doesn't matter. Alright. Good enough time to use it. Alright. Only ankle high water was good. I'm not gonna drown.
That dog's spoke. That's Chuck.
Are you sure? Rude. Take some bees.
Hitting us for rain.
Bees for everyone. Bell, if you don't mind. I mean, he was tougher than your average Darkspawn.
Thank you, friends.
Aw. I'm sorry we have to kill you, buddy.
Still himself enough to realize he saved all those people in the market.
Let's let Taylor and the Argo know what happened here.
I hope so too, Balara. Let's grab the last waypoint over here that we're missing. Ooh. Ah. There we go. Oh, sketchy on the landing, but we're good. Oh, that's a party changer. Okay. Or is it the bow that's giving me the crappy thing? I think it's the bow, right? Yeah. Don't know if there's any other unique bows or not.
You fought Darkspawn.
None of them touched me.
I will inspect you later.
All right. We found Chance. He saved the market from Antam before Blight took him over.
Thank you for giving him a kinder end.
His name will be on the memorial we are building for all the lost.
Please, visit later if you wish to see it.
Will do. I think we might have a new mission. Yup. I guess we'll just go right back. Why not?
A shipment of supplies for the injured and the blighted just arrived. Sent by the Shadow Dragon. Rook, Viago and I are visiting the new memorial. For those we've recently lost.
After all you have done, you are most welcome to join us.
Thank you.
I will do that. Memory of our our man chance. So you can just use those whenever, huh? Okay.
We are not here to be formal. There have been enough funerals.
Did you know? I was just turning to say something to Air the other day. Before I remembered, she was no longer there.
Fletcher.
I didn't know Chance for long, but he seemed like a good man.
Terrible taste in furniture. He always smothered everything in gold. I'll miss hearing him complaining that I complain about it.
The diamond, the entire city feels so empty. I wonder if it will ever not feel that way.
I know Treviso will recover.
I'm only a visitor.
Yeah, so there's, I think one other unique bow
I'm told we are a charmingly stubborn
that we can get
The Blight.
eventually.
That is the problem. But you did fight it back. If we did it once, we can do it again.
Let's hope there is something in that.
When did you get here?
A while ago. I was reading the letters. Messages for loved ones. Prayers to the Maker. A few letters are to people I would have liked to know again.
You gonna come back home?
All these words for the dead. Do you believe anyone or anything sees them?
After I was captured by the Venatori, I would have said no. How could the Maker or any power permit what happened in that place? After all we have seen, I still don't know who, if anyone, hears our cries. But now, I hope they do.
Aw.
Who else did you lose in Treviso? Other crows?
A few. Not all were crows. Some just lived daily lives in the city. Local merchants, people who put out the morning coffee as we headed to bed. After the ossuary, I wanted to walk by and see them again. As if I could return to where I left off.
Is there anything else we should say?
I did mention this isn't formal.
But we should do something.
A toast, then. Something we promise the dead we will think about over drinks to come.
The future.
The time they bought us. The world we'll build with it.
Neither will go to waste.
The crows rule Antiva. And tonight, we mourn with her.
Oh. And another quest. Yoink.
You're throwing well.
There's an interesting letter there, Brooke.
Ooh, oh, we're missing this as well. We should grab that. I think this unlocks the final shop here.
I think that art merchant with information on the Untap lives near here.
Don't even know if we need anything.
Hello? You alright? Done.
You're free.
Please.
think they would have just like let her starve to death in here. That'd be messed up. Pardon me, miss, just breaking your furniture. You know what? You don't need this wall, do you? Why not? Alright, what can we do to help you?
My saviors, welcome!
Iago said you had information on the Anton. Are they after you?
They barricaded me in and said I would starve unless I handed over the
Okay, they
contents
were
of my
gonna let her
gallery.
starve.
Lately, they've been taking paintings, sculptures, all sorts of treasures. And to think I overheard someone in the market yesterday bragging about dealing with the atrocious brutes. The market master might know more about what those dreadful Antam are up to. I'm in your debt.
Ooh, 2 mementos.
Please look around.
That'll definitely get me to the next rank. Well, that's all I really need.
Can make next week's exhibition.
While we're here, grab that fast travel post. Should we upgrade the caretaker? We might as well. We have exactly enough for it. Low on arrows? I'm always low on arrows. I don't exist without being low on arrows.
Need and knowledge.
So the next is at 6,000. I may or may not remember that. Here's the question.
Abundance.
Okay, don't have the ability to enchant yet. No wisps yet? Okay. Back to Trevito.
So much suffering. The gods are sending a warning to other cities. All right, we should talk to the market.
Hey, what's going on?
Lighted on the left. Other
Who's dealing with Antam?
This might sound strange, but I was told you might know about Antam stealing paintings.
It's bad for business. And somebody here knows something. Everyone notices the master of the market. But you, stay hidden. Listen near the stalls. You might learn something about our Antam art collectors.
Let's listen carefully around the
I'm
market.
certain it's this one.
But I mean, Antam, I didn't think they went in for things like fancy paintings.
I wouldn't know anything about... Well, that would explain the Antam who came by not an hour ago. They took my best sculpts without paying.
Huh. Right here?
Oh, yes. I did hear they've been piling up stolen goods in a camp in the Drowned district.
Good information. Thank you for just loudly
Spy on me,
stating it. Oh, yes, back to the drowned area.
We're close to that camp where the Anton took that merchant's stolen sculptures.
Whoa. Hey, guys. Did you enjoy that? Because I did. Oh, too slow, buddy. Couldn't handle the bees. Oh, more of you. Hello.
Okay, let's look around with that stolen art. Any sign of what the Anton are doing? Nothing here.
What about here?
No luck here either.
Nothing. Alright. Well, surely something over here.
Still nothing. I don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art. We should go back and talk to him.
Alright, let's go interrogate him. Davern, I'll hold him down and you start throwing punches. That'll get him talking. Oh, hey.
Some of the finest jewelists in Treviso wear my leathers.
Didn't realize you'd still be open, to be honest with you.
Looking for a gift?
I forgot that a few of them were still open.
That merchant who said the Anton stole his artwork. He's with the Venatori.
No, of course he
Betty
is.
caught us listening in.
So that whole
I mean, I wasn't
story,
exactly
he was just
subtle
getting
about
rid
it.
of us.
The notes? Okay. We're close to the camp where Anton are trading with the Venatori for magical components.
Trouble.
Hey guys, doing some art stuff. And some bees. Ow. Get parried. My one arrow. Crazy effective when it hits, though.
Alright, let's find out what the Anton and the Venatori are actually doing here.
Don't need the potion, okay, sure. There's a note.
This note is about Gatlock, that Canary blasting powder.
Oh, that's
the Anton
good.
are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive. Much more explosive.
Even
That's
better.
the last thing Treviso needs.
We have to tell Tear and Viago.
Hey, not exactly good news, guys. Sorry.
Trouble at the gates, as always.
Thank you for handling it. And everything. Good news?
The Venatori are helping the
Not
Anton
exactly.
make their Gatlock explosives even more powerful.
What?
It's not ready yet. They're still experimenting.
Then we have some time. The crows will investigate.
We had better. I am sure we'd be among the Anton's first targets.
Okay, that's everything. Now, if we go back to the lighthouse, are we just gonna get another quest there? It's possible. Still nothing there, huh? Okay. Nothing. Nothing, nothing. And nothing. Alright, I guess it's about time to talk to Solus again. See what insights he has. Ooh. Yeah, we'll stick with that for now.
When last we spoke, you intended to assault the cruel and the corrupt, in hopes of finding servants of Elganan and Gillenane. Has your search been successful?
You could say that.
Sort of.
It looks like both the Venatori and the Antam are working for Elganan and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antam want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
And now we've seen that power firsthand. The Antam and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah. We drove off the one the Venatori brought into Minrathous. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
Probably the blight.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The blight. Of course.
The blight seems to be the gods' favorite tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganan would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the blighted dragons.
That is the fate Elganan and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
Instead of by your demons?
Right. Everyone should be free and uncorrupted when your demons and raw magic kill them.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
No, it was just a side effect.
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation. While making their prison, it should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
And what does that mean exactly?
Do you have any idea what you sound like? You could have actually saved the world from the blight, but instead you chose to kill thousands of people with your vanity project.
It is
hot
not
damn,
vanity.
Rick getting angry.
I broke this world. I am the only one who can fix it.
That sounds like vanity to me, so.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man. All too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive. That's all that matters.
Acceptance. You are willing to face the consequences your actions may one day bring because the world needs you. I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons,
I bet you can,
wish to
schemer.
find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yes.
Yes.
We found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganan's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me right now, though.
I have faith in you, Rook. You
Thank
seem to have a
you.
knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
Solus thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
He's right, about the dragon hunter at least. Rook, when I was with the Inquisition, I saw some terrible things. But what happened to Treviso? I mean, so much death. Lucanus stayed behind. He said he'll be back soon, but at least you took care of yours.
We hurt it, but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
Yeah,
a dragon hunter would have helped him in Rathas, that's for sure.
Then we find one. Next time a blighted dragon comes calling, it'll be the last time it comes calling.
Damn
we can't
straight.
forget the second dragon in Treviso.
Yes,
we should
yes.
see how we can help, but we're without Lucanus until he's done helping the crows. Who knows how long?
Hey, let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right?
Just so we're clear, you're taking advice from this elven god, Solus. The Solus who tried to tear down the Veil?
I'm not
You really
exactly
trust him?
taking us advice.
Of course I don't trust him. He's the only option we have. If it makes you feel better,
And he knows
we've
it.
checked every piece of information he gave us.
That does make me feel better.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
Oh, Varric, if only you were here. Oh, everybody approves. Hey, we did it. Enchantment. And can we enchant our... There they are. Ultimate on hit. Healing effectiveness. Crit damage. Armor damage would probably be good, right? Or would armor... armor damage might be better on the other one. You know what? Get some ultimate on hit. And... armor damage for that one. Alright, that'll do. I guess I can enchant my...
The fires are lit.
uniques, at least. Armor, barrier, just weapon. Weapon damage is going to be so bad on that. Let's add fire to it, why not? This is... I think it's strike and control. That's actually probably good, because it already does crazy damage. Extra health is probably fine. And the bleeding damage is gonna go crazy. Okay, that's good enough for now. Hey, Harding. Did you find a dragon expert?
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
What do you know about what's going on in Ravane right now?
Not much more than you do. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solus. The Kunari were on pretty good terms with Ravane, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the Qun. I wouldn't be surprised if the Antam invaded Ravane like they did Treviso and Eastern Tevinter.
All right. Guess we'll be ready.
All right. Thanks, Hardy.
Thanks for finding a contact. There can't be that many professional dragon hunters around.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to an alluvion in that area.
Yeah, probably can,
Head
right?
out whenever you're ready.
All right, Balara. What about your Veil expert?
Okay, Balara, what's your lead on getting us a Fade expert for the team?
Good evening.
Hello, Vorgoth. Hi, Myrna.
Rook! So, we need a Fade expert. I've been writing to a senior mage who fits the part. But right now, he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna and Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mournwatch ones, I mean.
Your friend's request for a Fade expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navara?
Bad?
Very.
I see. Balara's correspondent is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, a Fade expert and powerful psychogog.
Where can I find him?
The Professor is currently delving the shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately, they grow restless.
Yeah, fighting undead, something I could do. Alright. Nobody else probably wants to talk. Can we unlock this door? I don't think so. It's not time for that yet. Though I don't know when the time for that actually is going to be. Alright, well... Ravane it is. We'll take Harding, since he made contact with them. Oh, gorgeous. Hot damn.
Hey.
Hey.
That looks painful. For them.
Yep.
You must be Tosh.
Already got some Tosh approval.
Here to help any way I can.
The Lords want to hit a cave on the coastal cliffs. Big Vincimer makes her lair there. We get her out, the Lords get in, we go home and get drunk. Might be more on Tom.
That's fun.
Don't get in my way.
Not a chance.
She seems nice. So, what's the plan exactly?
We need to lure the Vincimer out of her lair. I set bait, she comes out to eat. My partners loot the lair while she's out here. We'll find the bait on the beach.
Bait the dragon, fight it off. I don't know, I wasn't really listening. Sorry, Tosh.
You said the dragon we're dealing with was a Vincimer.
Yeah, blue with a yellow belly. Breathes lightning.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, one that breathes lightning? I've heard stories.
We're not fighting her. Lords just want the Horde in her lair.
Oh, right. That's what we're doing. Ooh, that's a good crafting item, I think. Or a rare one at least. I mean, that's nothing we can do up here yet, but thank you, Harding. Is that a griffin? That's cute. Who painted that? Can't hide from me. Oh, there goes a weird little dude. There's another one. Didn't know Covetous Demon was in this game. There it is. I thought I saw a memento from above. Here we go. Thank you. 50 powers, not bad. Oh look, Antom.
Be ready. They go hard.
Yeah, that's okay. So do I.
Watch yourself. They have Gatlock cannons.
Take it to him.
Shit.
Bees. Nice try.
Come on. You're not bigger than me.
So, you've got no problem fighting other Canari?
I'm from Ravane. Not like I follow the Cune.
You've got the arm ropes?
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff. You don't get to tell me who I am.
Oh, sorry.
Doesn't matter anyway. The Antom don't follow the Cune either. Not anymore.
I mean, they probably follow their own twisted version of it.
I don't.
I thought you wanted us here to help.
Okay.
No.
Well, that's slightly weird. Because that's kind of why we're here. Ooh. Very good. And you dropped something for us. Excellent. So kind. Alright, shimmy.
We're not fighting the dragon?
No. Vincimers eat big game. Usually sea life. They're not hostile unless you do something stupid.
Oh.
Like, poke around in its lair?
Right. So we lure her out, then the lords go in and grab anything shiny.
Excellent.
But you do kill dragons, right? You're a dragon hunter.
I kill them when they need killing. This one doesn't.
Fair. Is there a ladder up there? There is. That's for later.
All right, beach is up ahead.
Right. You said we'd find bait here?
Bait'll find us. Come on.
I'm
Is the bait
afraid to
gonna-
ask what that means.
Look, deep stalkers!
Knew they'd find us.
The deep stalkers are the bait? Why aren't you making me feel sorry for them?
Quite a few of them.
Dragons have big stomachs.
Oh, blew myself up. Don't do that.
That one's big. Watch out.
That's their pack leader.
Whoa.
Take her down.
You know what? Might as well use this. It's pretty good. No. Not close enough for that. Oh. Harding. I just need the potion. There we go. Oh.
That's the last of them. Now what?
Now I get the fire going and make our dragon dinner. Good. She'll like it. And this potion will put her to sleep for a few hours.
Excellent.
Gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there. Come on, she'll be here soon.
So, we held up our end of the bargain?
You did okay.
Josh there, just like,
By now, we're
what
trying
bargain?
to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
What? That can't be right. Dragons don't get blighted. They're smart enough to avoid that crap.
However, it's happening. The gods are using the
Yeah,
blight to force
Gilline's
dragons
kind
to
of
attack.
forcing it.
That's messed up.
Yeah, it
Somebody needs
is.
to stop them.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. You didn't get the memo? Seriously, who set up this meeting?
I left the horn right up there. Can you sound it?
Sure, why not? Not fast enough to get out of there, okay. Or we were? It's unclear. Oh, that's a thing. I'll be right back for that, Tosh. Still more loot around. One more loot around. Never mind. Ooh, two more loot.
There you go. A toss curry.
Oh, you're a little jittery, Tosh.
That old Grey Warden fort. Anton might be there. I want to see what they're doing. If it's anything the Lords of Fortune need to worry about.
Oh, it probably
She
is.
responds to the horn?
This time.
You fed her before then?
Took a while to get her used to it.
It sounds like you got her trained.
Oh,
You
not
train
exactly.
a dog. You reach an understanding with a dragon.
Okay. What do we have laying around here? Fade touched ore. It's probably pretty good, right?
Vincimers are clumsy on land, better in the water. They cut the surface like a knife.
They swim?
They dive down after prey like a giant bird. Sometimes they stun schools of fish with their lightning. Gulp them all down in a single bite.
That's pretty cool. Anything in the waterfalls? No. Oh yes. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly take care of this thing. And that's done. Oh. That was a very close one. Rook, what are you doing? Whoa.
That was close. Maybe too close.
Letting us know she sees us.
So
Might
right,
also be
left,
her way
back.
of saying thanks for the food.
Okay, one or the other. Oh no, there's stuff up there.
Someone built an entire fortress and then left it empty?
This used to be a big Grey Warden outpost. They left after the Darkspawn stopped.
Sounds about right. Was it right, left, back, or left, right, back? I got it. Alright. Oh, other side, other side. I love the Veil Jumper's cape I've got on. Looks good. Is that something, or is it? No, I've already looted that. Okay. Nothing else in here, right? No. Zip line.
Yep, that's the Tom.
Let's check inside the fort. I want to see what they're doing.
I mean, definitely nothing good, right?
More on Tom.
Well, that was a waste. Too many things going on. Alright.
Weak dust people? I'll show you weak dust people!
So the Untom took over the outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it.
So rude of them.
Ravain and the Canary were at peace forever. Then the Antom broke away from the Qun and invaded. The Canary builders are part of a different caste. They didn't break away. The Antom took over old forts like this instead of building their own.
Alright, can't deal with that yet. But we can deal with it soon. Oh, I guess this armor's actually not that useful anymore, is it?
Grapples, nets. The Antom are going after the Vincimer.
Is that bad? She can deal with that, right?
Not after I drugged her. Come on.
Yeah, that's a problem, isn't it? Okay. Arrow Regen could maybe be good.
They've been watching. They knew I drug her to make her sleep. Assholes!
We'll see how much faster it actually helps with. That actually is kind of significant, isn't it? How did you miss? Nope. Did he bleed to death? I think he bled to death. Can't do anything here yet either.
Come on.
Hey, rude. Just for that, you guys get bees. You know what? Sliced up. There you go. Both of us missed? Alright, you know what? Potion up.
I'm good. That one's that one.
Oh, thanks, Harding. Kinda cut it a little close there. Is there another one here? There was, but I don't need it, okay. All this stuff I can't access until I come back. Alright, through here. Jump, Rook.
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey!
Well, I guess we're just going in.
I brought her down. She's mine by right.
Makara.
Mara Namra Benarie Bala. Atash Martarost, Asitarala. Kuto.
Wow. Oh. I think you've annoyed Tosh a little bit.
Tarala.
Come on.
That was pretty cool, wasn't it, Harding?
Trouble scouted.
I think you guys will like some beans. Oh. Good try, buddy. You almost had me there. 2 level ups.
You breathe fire.
Yeah, but how?
You're supposed to know this, because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later. Let me know when you're ready. I'll do it for things up.
Does she know we're trying to help?
Yes.
We don't have to fight her, do we?
We can run. I don't think she'll chase us.
You don't think? Yeah, good enough for me. Alright, I think we're good.
As one dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted. Another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader. Tosh and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
Wonderfully done, Tash. While you played with the big scary dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabella, among other things.
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
What is it?
It almost looks like a rune. Does it do anything?
Shit, I hope not.
It conveys knowledge. While not as impressive as a
Shatan.
magical explosion, it can still change the world.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Kunari artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatosh. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what?
We need you.
We're looking for a good dragon hunter. That would be you.
Yeah?
Our contact here said you'd agree to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Tosh. You're welcome back whenever. Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
Hey, you too, Isabella.
Mother, what did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam.
Yeah, what could go wrong? Sour face.
I will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
The ginger.
Hassam Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
Well, it must be nice to have your mother so involved in your life.
Nice is one word for it.
Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff.
Well,
hey.
This was an awkward... Oh,
it is.
Hello?
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Glad to hear it.
There's a sword hanging on the wall that looks super cool, and I don't know if you can get it as an appearance at all. It's a shame. We did it. We got Tosh.
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
Spoken like a veteran treasure hunter.
Yep. For gold and glory. The lords make runs no one else can. Isabella's undies would catch fire if she saw all this.
So why do the Lords of Fortune care enough about dragons to have a dedicated dragon hunter?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they go to the market.
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery catches their eye.
So they're like really large magpies?
Maybe.
Kinda. And they live for centuries. Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny crap. Plus all the gear carried by idiots who thought they could kill a dragon.
That's true.
Bet you deal with a lot of nasty traps during those treasure hunts.
Yep.
What's the most complicated one you've dealt with?
Old elven armory. Had letters on tiles. Probably supposed to spell out the name of a god or something.
Probably.
I don't read elven. Found handholds in the ceiling and swung across.
That sounds more like a puzzle than a trap.
Ugh.
I mean, it was probably a trapped puzzle.
See, I like some puzzles, but not when they're just thrown in.
Right?
I ran into one while traveling with Varric. It was one of those, who sits in which seat things.
Ugh. Where the guy with an axe has to sit to the left of the guy who likes brandy?
That's a Witcher 3
Exactly.
puzzle for sure.
Who cares that much about seating arrangements? Why is that controlling the lock on an ancient treasure chest?
It's Vashidon. Just pick a chair.
Alright, no stealing though.
Feel free to use the ancient elven artifacts for weight training, but nothing leaves with you, okay?
Don't worry
Solus
about
would
that.
be
The
so
Lords of
mad.
Fortune aren't thieves.
I mean, aren't you, though?
Nah. Anything we hunt is salvage. Old forgotten ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not screwing over a culture that lost it. That's what my mother does with the Qunari stuff.
So, your mother appraises Qunari artifacts the Lords of Fortune find?
Yeah. She tells them how rare something is, how much it might be worth. Also tells them if they found something cultural.
Cultural?
You know, important. Stuff you don't want going to some rich noble's collection.
Mm-hmm.
The Lords send that stuff back to the Qunari in Parvalin. They pay the Lords a finder's fee.
I hope the Lords of Fortune have a similar arrangement with the Dalish.
Sure,
Yep.
why not?
Dalish guy named Shiv. He tells us what's probably cursed and what's important to his people.
Do we know Shiv
And
from
Shiv doesn't mind your people
any of
robbing
the games?
Dalish tombs?
We don't rob tombs. Only assholes rob tombs. We rob old armories and crap. Sometimes the Dalish warn us off a ruin. Sometimes they ask us for help getting in. The Lords are good people. They helped my mother when she came here from Kantar. She got here with nothing but me and the clothes on her back. Only skill she had was Qunari history. The Lords gave her work.
How does the Ravani Royal Guard feel about the Lords of Fortune?
They used to complain about us. But that was before the Antam invaded Ravane.
And now Ravane sees the benefits of having a bunch of heavily armed people on their side.
Same for the Pirate Armada. It's bigger than Ravane's official navy. But we're also helping save old artifacts. The Antam are burning ruins as they move south. We get artifacts
like
out
good
before
dudes.
the Antam destroy them. Magical stuff. Cultural stuff. Stuff you don't want to lose.
We should do this again. Grab a drink. Share our tallest tales.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat? Or traps?
Nah.
Always be ready.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Just let me know when.
Whoa, lots of quests. Collect a few things. Do you have a bed in here, Tosh? I mean, you have tables. I guess that's kind of close.
Hey, you heard of the Hall of Valor? It's a fighting arena with the Lords.
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Can do. I think we can grind out the Hall of Valor before the end of the stream. Harding and Nev and Davrin all want to chat. Jeez. Hey, what's up?
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter. Who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Or she would be, if there was still an Inquisition. I suppose she just works for the Inquisitor now?
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop Southern Thedas from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
Why isn't she here? We could use a hand.
Charter entrusted the search for Solus to Varric, to us. The world's large and she's got many things to deal with.
Fair.
So how long were you with the Inquisition?
10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah. We worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
Tell me more.
And the Inquisitor's advisors, what about them?
Of all of them, I'd say Josephine is my favorite. She's lovely. She still sends me a box of handmade sweets from Val Royeaux every year on my name day.
That's sweet.
Cullen and I got along too, but he was always busy. He would have bad days from lyrium withdrawal sometimes, and I would share the tea that my ma sent. He's from Ferelden too. Maybe it reminded him of home.
What about Liliana? I heard she's intense.
I think she likes to cultivate that reputation. She's not nearly as terrifying as she sounds. Oh, I passed her in the Great Hall one day, and she suddenly turned and asked me if I wanted a nug.
I hope you said yes.
Those small pink rodent things. What for?
Oh, she loved them and made a hobby of breeding them as pets.
So, did you take the nug?
No! What am I gonna do with a nug?
I don't know, pet it?
But you did know people from the Inquisitor's inner circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days, all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way. Some of them were more approachable than others. Sarah was a puppy with a new toy. 100 new toys. Fun, if you can handle the mess. She was really the only one who could make Rainier, well, Blackwall then, let down his guard. Otherwise, he kept to himself and stuck to the stables. We'd talk when I visited the horses. And there was Cole, of course.
Oh, everybody loves Cole.
Yep. I was just sitting on the walls one day, and he asked if he could join my game.
Like a card game?
Nah, just good old people watching. Must have seemed like a game to him somehow. We'd pick strangers out of the crowd and try to say something about them. Like, ooh, she heard the joke yesterday and she's still trying not to laugh. Or one of Cole's. His eyes remind her of the ones beneath her bed.
What?
I have so many questions.
Believe me, I did too.
Cole didn't elaborate.
I think I prefer the mystery. Don't you?
Wasn't Cole an empath? He must have been great at this game.
Aha, but the rule was you couldn't say anything you actually knew. He got it in the end. I think.
So you didn't ask him if you guessed right?
Well, being right wasn't the point. Making a habit of seeing people was. I think he liked that. It's why you
I bet he would. I bet he would.
So, tell me about these ordinary Inquisition members I haven't heard about.
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them weren't Magisters or Ben Hasrith or the left hand of the Divine. There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks and quartermasters, even 2 dedicated pastry chefs. Most of them volunteered, like me. We wanted to help in whatever small way we could.
I'm sure those pastries were a great help.
My ma likes to say that sometimes the pie is for eating, and sometimes it's for crying into. Doesn't even need to be pie. Rector liked cake, and Faulkner loved soup. But food was always a comfort.
Rector? Faulkner?
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right, like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other 2 and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
Do you miss the Inquisition?
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
He might be lonely, but I doubt he cares. He's single-minded. Nothing else matters besides his crusade.
Because it's the only thing he's had. My ma used to say, a caged dog forgets there's grass outside. Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
Absolutely. Alright, Davrin, what do you got going on?
Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This? It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
You've got a flair for the dramatic.
Nothing scarier than the real thing.
What would you do with it?
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it.
Fair.
They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
Ooh, tell me about it.
Who are you doing it for?
Balmore, that imbecile interventor, lecturing on things he doesn't know about. And Ludric over in Ravane thinks taking a rock wraith down with a lucky shot makes him a champion.
Yeah, Ludric and his ego.
You ever met Ludric?
Nope.
Because he's been dead 300 years, living off the legend of one fluke arrow.
Oh, I just wanted to make you feel better.
My reward is showing these idiots how it's done.
Hell, I'd read it.
Sounds like a fun read. I'm in.
You have to buy it first.
I don't get a free copy.
Where's the Gloom Howler?
Can't carve it till I know what it is. You want a piece of the Howler, boy?
Is he ready?
Oh, he does.
Was I ready the first time I fought a Hurlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
Makes sense. You'll learn to fight by fighting.
I don't know another way. Out there in the world, you sink or swim.
Can a half-lion, half-eagle swim?
Don't know.
Let's find out.
Asan?
He's eager to try.
Which half was that?
Search me. Both halves share the same stomach.
Right. See you around.
Okay, and Nev, you got a quest for me? Maybe?
You're up late.
You're awake to notice.
Can't sleep. I know. I'm awake to ask.
I sleep when I can get it. And this place, it's too quiet for that.
Working with the Veil Jumpers, if things are loud, that's a problem. If they're bizarrely silent, also a problem.
So you like the right amount of quiet?
If I can find it. Okay, what works then? How do you sleep?
I don't know. Chase the right bastard through the wrong ritual? It'll knock you right out.
Fair.
Of course, you might wake up with a new accessory.
I see.
Really? You woke up and...
Just like that.
Huh. Wow.
There was a bit more in the middle. The ritual did a number.
And now?
It's not what keeps me up at night.
Okay.
It's not the quiet. I never could sleep once work gets in my head. But what's got you up at night?
Bad dreams.
My dreams have been less than good. Guess there's a lot on my mind.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah, got
Restlessness
solace in my head
catches.
sometimes.
Get one person in a room nervous, the whole place twitches. One person can't sleep. It's only getting later. Get out while you can.
I'll survive.
A late night won't kill me.
Say that again in the morning.
Early mornings. Now those might kill me.
Always good talking to you, Nev. I think that's everybody. That's no new ones. Hey, buddy. Oh, good boy. Alright. I'm actually going to save the Hall of Valor for next time. So for now, thank you very much for watching. I'll be back soon with more Veilguard, so until then, bye-bye.